Hello everyone, this is Miss Ham, and we'll go over the answers of the test 2. So number 1, determine if the relation is a function and then find the domain and range. So when you have one x, if you have one y, that will be function. So this is function because if you see one x has only one y's, right? So this is function. And we'll go over the domain, -6 to 6. But this is open, so we'll use parentheses both sides. And then range, -1 to 2. So the answer is A. So one more time, we'll use parentheses because both sides is open. -6 to 6. Range, -1 to 2. But this is open, so this is closed, we'll use this. This is open, so we'll use parentheses. Number 2. So also this has one x has one y's only, right? So that is function. So this relation is a function. And domain, -6 to 6. And it's not included, so we'll use parentheses. And range, -1 to 2. This is closed, right? So we'll use the square shape. But when we use this open, we'll use parentheses. So let's look at the answer. Answer is A. So this relation is a function because one x only have one y. Domain, -6 is open, parentheses, and this is open, parentheses, and the range, -1 to 2, -1 to 2, -1 is included and 2 is not included. So the answer is A. So let's go back to graph A. And I asked, what is the X-intercept? So X-intercept is right here when the y is 0. Or just go look, the x-axis, this is the point, right? So the answer is 0. And y-intercept means when you look at this line, this is also 0, right? And then it asked the interval when the graph is decreasing from here to here, right? This is going down, so decreasing. But we still have the answer in x terms. So x is -1 to 3. So here is the answer for you. Okay. Graph 1, x-intercept is 0. Y-intercept is 0. Interval, the decreasing interval is -6 to 3. So -6 to 3. Okay. And we'll go to number 2. Also I asked x-intercept, y-intercept, and the interval when it's increasing. So let's look at number 2. So if you look at number 2, x-intercept, y-intercept, they are same, right? So 0 and 0. And when it's increasing from here to here, so this x value is -3 and x value here, domain is -3 to 6. So this is the answer. Okay, I'll move on to 3. So let's see. What is the 3 about? it says if the relation is a function or not function. Look at this. When you have 1x, you have only 1y. But if you look at this, 1x actually has 2 values. If you see, when x is 0, 1, 2 y value. If you pick here, let's say minus 1, half point here. When x is half, you have 2 y values. That is not a function. So this relation is not a function. Okay? And let's see, where is the domain? Domain, -2 to 1. And range, -6 to 6. And these are all closed, right? So the answer is C. Let's double check. -2 to 1, -6 to 6. So the answer is C. And next, domain -4 to 5, but we'll use 5 parentheses. But this is closed, right? And look at the range, -2 and then 4, -2 to 4. They are all closed. And this is function because 1x has only one y value. So that is a function. So what's the answer? The answer is D. So if you see domain, -4 closed, 5 open, range, -2 closed, and 4 closed. And this is function because 1x has one y value each. If x has 2 values at the same time, that's not a function. So let's go to 5. Okay, so domain. What's the domain? -2 to 2. And range. So -2 to 2. Range, -5 to 5. So here, domain, -2 to 2. Range, -5 to 5. And actually 5 is open here. Does it make sense? This is open. And the y-intercept. What is the y-intercept? Right here. The y value. So y-intercept is -1 right here. So here's the answer. Okay. And number 6. Domain is -2 to 2. -2 to 2. Range is -6 to 4. And x-intercept is right here when y is 0. So x-intercept is 1. Range is -2 to negative. So x-intercept is 1, right? And the range is -3 to 4. And domain is -2 to 2. Here. Yes? Is it correct? Yes. Okay. And next, is number 7. Number 7. What's the domain and range? And find the average of change over the interval 3 to 6. Okay. So let's find the domain and range first. So by now, you kind of know what to do. Domain is -6. So domain is -6 to 6. Right? Open, closed. Range is -3 to 0. Okay, this is easy, right? And let's find the interval 3 to 6. Find the average of change over the interval 3 and 6. So we need to find the 2 points, right? When 3 is 1 point, 6 and 1 point. This is domain, right? It means from where to where. So 3 to 6 is right here. 3 and 6. So 3 and 6 here, we need to find the average of change over the interval 3 and 6. That's what we are doing right now. So 3 minus 2, 6 minus 3. So x1, y1, x2, y2. The rate is so this minus this, this minus this. Then this 3, this will be minus 3 plus 2. So the answer is -1/3. Yes. Okay. And the last. Okay. That's the last one. So domain and range. That's very easy. What's the domain and range? -4 to 4. But -4 is open. So domain is this. And the range -1 to 2. -1 to 2. So both included. -1 to 2. This is the answer. So let's find the average of change over interval 0 to 4. So 0 to 4. Again, this is domain. This is x value and x value. It means from 0 to 4, we like to know the slope, right? So let's say 0 and we'll know y value, 4 and then we'll know y value. So when you have 0, y is 0. When you have x, 4 is 2. So here x1, y1, x2, y2 will do. Then what do we have? 4 minus 0, 2 minus 0. I'm doing this on the bottom, right? So will be, that's the answer. Okay. So that's it. So here I am again. So please correct all the answers and make sure draw all the graph as it's supposed to be. And I like to have all the answers when I get back. Thank you so much. Have a good day.